Hello, I'm Brian Byrne, and this is the Morning Digest on Kilcullen Diary on April the 1st, 2021. And first off, we're not doing any April 1st jokes on this episode. In an era of fake news, we already have too much like that. So, straight to the weather, which is looking good today. Early light cloud will give way to sunny spells. Highest temperatures up to 13 degrees, and a moderate breeze from the northeast will keep things a little cool. On this day, we're thinking of how in 1976 the founders of Apple Computer chose April the 1st to incorporate their company. The business turned out to be no joke, and today Apple is a colossus in the computer, design, music and communications arenas, and its products underpin many other businesses and services. For yours truly, for instance, the arrival of the Macintosh computer allowed me to develop from being only a writer to a publications designer, a print and internet publisher, a podcaster, and has also helped me to develop and use my photography and other media. April 1st is truly a magical date for so much of what so many of us can do today. Looking back over the last 24 hours, and it was a quiet day on the diary. But one important note is that poison has been laid on some parts of the Curragh. It's an old practice that many thought had been consigned to the past, but birds have died from it, and there's a general warning to be careful if you're walking your dogs in the area. You should be careful anyway with them because the lambs are in large evidence now, and even small dogs need to be controlled. We had an earlier story this week about Frank Mitchell setting up a new local Facebook group for Kilcullen wildlife awareness and protection. It has grown membership pretty quickly, and there are plenty of things of interest in our own locality. He says the lockdown restrictions have given people the opportunity to observe more in their own area, and in particular the small things. He very much believes that the situation over the last year has made people see things that were always there but did not have the time or opportunity to notice. And he believes there's a huge mental health benefit for many people in observing nature.
I would imagine, and I have no evidence to suggest that it's true, but I would say the common sense would dictate that there's a calmness about it, there's a relaxation element to it. Maybe not a conscious one, but I certainly see that there are huge benefits to enjoying nature and the environment, particularly in these times,
Frank Mitchell. And it's well worth taking a look at Kilcullen Wildlife Awareness and Protection on Facebook. I think it will grow and grow. A quick look at the Kildare news outlets this morning. The Kildare Nationalist headlines how Naas in the coming week will get one of 7 walk-in, no-appointment COVID test centres. And in sports, it reports that Kilcullen-born boxer Dennis Hurricane Hogan didn't get beyond round 5 in his Australian fight against local favourite Tim Chu. The Leinster Leader leads with that Naas COVID test centre and also gives prominence to a major TV award won by documentary maker Gillian Marsh about a Sligo funeral undertaker. Gillian is the daughter of Sheila and the late Jim Marsh of Calverstown. KFM meanwhile reports on a Garda appeal for help in locating a local teenager missing since Monday. And in Property Matters, the headline, a 70% decrease in the number of homes sold in Kildare during March compared to last year. In national matters, RTE today goes with the Minister for Education calling on the National Immunisation Advisory Council to explain the rationale behind the change in immunisation policy. I thought that had been explained time and time again through yesterday. The Examiner gives prominence to the government's plan to reopen Ireland being under renewed pressure, and that relates to doubts emerging over quarantining plans and vaccination projections. The Independent gives an all-caps exclusive tag to its main story, alleging that Dublin GAA stars broke COVID rules on gatherings in a secret dawn training session yesterday. Didn't they know we're living in a time when there are no secrets? This is a short episode, I know, but I'm working on completion of the April Bridge, and if you have anything for us, get it in today. So, finally, a thought for the day. I don't know who it's from, but it works for me. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Happy Easter. I'm Brian Byrne. This is Kilcullen Diary, and thank you again for listening.